Here we are, live from our lovely little studio in downtown Ngaruawahia, the big smoke in Aotearoa, New Zealand, the place where Kiwis live in a paradise we like to call God's own country. All right, let's just check the intro. Okay, go to my channel, and apparently I'm live on my channel, so we can't do that. So we've got to search for my intro. Here it is. And we get a bit of an ad.
Independent standalone houses and an award-winning entertainment schedule. For a lively retirement close to the city and beach, contact us now.
Hello, Maurieo.
Oh,
Morris O'Neill here, also known as Maurieo. Got my contact details there, so if you want to contact me, perhaps you'd like me to make a small video.
I think
about
we're all
the
good.
problem you're having.
Okay, we're all good to go.
relation to surveying, maths, or
I'm happy with
really.
that.
I'll have a
Oh,
go.
let's
If I
just
know, I'll
bump that up there like
certainly
that.
give it a go.
How's that?
Regarding
That's
my
looking
photograph
good.
That's
All
me in
right,
1972.
we're off.
I've changed a
And
bit since then,
we're off,
so
and
I'm not
the
hoping to
Mo
raise
show
your
has
expectations
started.
there. So let's hope
Righty,
that sometime
let's...
soon you click on a video and you hear, "Hello, Maurieo."
Good. All right. No, we don't need that one. We've done with that one, and here we are with this one. Okay, so Mario's 10 questions about prohibition. So we're kicking off the quirky Prohibition Mo show tonight and October 24th with the thumbnail following questions. Let's dive into the dry era of prohibition. I have heard time and time again people say that prohibition doesn't work. So let's have a look. Prohibition was the only amendment to the US Constitution to have ever been repealed. I wasn't aware that it was an amendment to the Constitution, and well, that's quite significant, quite interesting. So I believe, I don't know, I'm not in America, but I'm going to say true. Sounds good. Could be false. It might not have been the only amendment, but which amendment was it? This is true. The 18th Amendment establishing prohibition was repealed by the 21st Amendment in 1933, marking it as the only US constitutional amendment to be fully repealed. Fully doing the heavy lifting in that particular thing. I'm no expert in America. We don't have a constitution here in New Zealand. We did have prohibition, did we? I think we had prohibition until, and then the soldiers came home from war and overturned it. So on election night, I'm not sure what war, I think it might have been the First World War, on election night we had prohibition, but when the soldiers came home and their votes were counted, we didn't. But we did used to have trust control, which meant that certain areas, no, we did have prohibition in certain electorates, so it was electorate by electorate. So, for instance, the Mount Eden electorate in Auckland was dry, as we said, it was a dry area. There were no pubs in that electorate, and which was pretty bad if you were going to Eden Park to watch the rugby, because the nearest pub was a long way away. So, yeah, but I think those laws have all been repealed. And then we used to have trust control in some areas. All right. So, yes, interesting. Next, we do have prohibition. This is specifically referring to alcohol, but obviously marijuana is prohibited. So that's a form of prohibition. Alcohol consumption actually decreased by 10 to 20% during prohibition based on cirrhosis death rates. So less people died of cirrhosis of the liver, I guess, was the one that I'm familiar with. So yes, that 10 to 20%. So it probably had some positive health benefits in some ways, if I'm right. If I'm wrong, of course, just disregard that comment. I'm all sheet. All right. Yes, this is correct. Studies of cirrhosis death rates suggest alcohol consumption dropped by approximately 10 to 20% during prohibition, though illegal production offset some of the decline. Now, only 10 to 20%. Oh, alcohol consumption dropped by that much. Yeah. It's getting a bit chilly in here. Turn on the heat pump. Come on. Oh, there we go. It's a balmy 19 degrees Celsius. Okay. Oh, illegal. Right. Okay, next question. So we're going 2 from 2 on this one. Pretty good. Moz42 has sent his apologies. It's his son's birthday today, and so they're out celebrating with alcohol. The US government poisoned industrial alcohol during Prohibition, leading to about 10,000 deaths. Ooh. Industrial alcohol. Industrial alcohol is, I know, like methylated spirits has got that purple stuff in it that makes it difficult to drink. Of course, there's all sorts of solutions to that, probably available online, but I better not say them here. They might be considered dangerous, but there are things that people do to industrial alcohol to make it a bit more palatable. I'm going to say true on that. Yeah, I guess a lot of people drank industrial alcohol. This is correct. The US government added toxic chemicals to industrial alcohol to deter consumption during Prohibition, resulting in an estimated 10,000 deaths from poisoning between 1926 and 1933. So, wow, that's pretty significant sort of stuff, isn't it? Right, next question. Moving right along. So, yes. Okay, what have we got here? Question 4. We're 3 from 3, so that's pretty good. Al Capone's Chicago outfit was estimated to bring in $100 million annually from bootlegging during Prohibition. From bootlegging. Yes, the illegal production of alcohol called bootlegging. I don't know why it was called bootlegging. Maybe we could ask that question. So let's say T for true, and then we could ask a supplementary question. Yes, this is correct. Al Capone's Chicago outfit, reportedly. Yes. Okay. Where did the term bootlegging come from? Bootlegging. Okay. What's happening? The term bootlegging originated in the United States during the pre-Civil War era. Around the 19th century, it derives from a practice of smugglers hiding flasks of illicit liquor in the tops of their high boots, particularly when trading with Native American tribes, which was prohibited under laws like the Indian Intercourse Act of 1834, unfortunately named Act. The term bootleg initially referred to the leg of a boot, and over time it evolved into bootlegging to describe the illegal transportation and sale of alcohol. The usage gained widespread recognition during Prohibition, 1920 to 1930, when it described the clandestine movement of liquor by individuals evading the 18th Amendment. Yeah, next question, question 5. So bootlegging, interesting. Those high top boots. I've got a flask in there. It's a way of getting around the Indian Intercourse Act. It looks like your message. Yes. Next. Yes. Right. The Volstead Act allowed for the prescription of alcohol for medicinal purposes by doctors. Interesting parallels with medical marijuana, isn't it? The Volstead Act. So, yeah, people realised, oh, well, maybe we do need some booze or grog. Let's make it legal with some act of parliament. And that's what the Volstead Act did, or Act of Congress, or whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to go true for that, yeah. Doc, I need 2 shots of whiskey and a beer chaser. All right. This is true. The Volstead Act, enacted to enforce prohibition, permitted doctors to prescribe small amounts of alcohol for medicinal use, leading to a surge in prescriptions. I need to bath in alcohol. I need 6 gallons of bourbon. Yes. Oh. Man's ability to corrupt the systems that he creates themselves for the good of others, unsurpassed. Prohibition led to the creation of NASCAR as moonshiners modified cars for bootlegging runs. Yes. Okay. I'm going with true with that. NASCAR, yes. Modified the cars to make them go faster and outrun the law. You can't outrun the long arm of the law. T for true. It could be partially wrong. Could be partially wrong, that one. It's correct. Yes. Prohibition-era moonshiners in the US South modified cars for speed to evade law enforcement, laying the groundwork for stock car racing, which evolved into NASCAR after 1947. Interesting, the whole stock car. Yes. Based around bootlegging. Good Lord. Goes through the ages, doesn't it? And the terms come along with it. National Association of... Right. Women gained the right to vote in 1920. This same year Prohibition took effect. Well, that could be true. I don't know whether there's any correlation, cause and effect or anything like that, but I'm going to stick with true on that one. And yeah, we'll stick with true. That's correct. The 19th Amendment, 18th was prohibition, granting women the right to vote, was ratified August 18th, 1920, while prohibition began with the 18th Amendment in January 17th, 1920. 7 from 7. Gosh, I can't recall any amendments to the Constitution. So when was the last amendment? I can't remember any in my lifetime. Mind you, some of the early years might be a bit hazy. 1992, the 27th Amendment. This amendment, originally proposed in 1789, was part of the original Bill of Rights, addresses Congress pay, stipulating that any change in compensation for members of Congress cannot take effect until after the next election of representatives. It took over 200 years to achieve ratification, making it a notable example of a delayed amendment process. The 27th Amendment, May 1992. Not aware of that at all. Interesting. Okay. All right. What's happening? Speakeasies numbered over 30,000 in New York City alone by 1925. Yes, the speakeasy. I can remember the infamous speakeasy in Wellington. There was a bar called the Speakeasy. It was quite an infamous bar under the Wilson parking building, I think, or somewhere. It was sort of a pretty it's in Willis Street, I remember. The Speakeasy. I think I only ever went there once, maybe, or maybe twice, or maybe a couple of times. I can't remember, but yes, the Speakeasy. I'm going to say that's true. T for true. As we work our way through that, it could have been more. No, we haven't had a false one yet. Estimates suggest New York City had over that, reflecting the widespread defiance of prohibition laws. 8 from 8 as we go to question 9. Yes, prohibition never works. Why don't they prohibit war? Why isn't war illegal? The 21st Amendment, repealing prohibition, was ratified by Utah in December 5th, 1933. Utah being the Mormon state who are pretty much against alcohol or don't allow that. So I'm not quite sure of the significance of that, but I'm going to say true for that. It doesn't surprise me. That's all I know is that Utah, pretty much, to me anyway, that's correct. 36 state to approve it. Okay, 9 out of 9 as we go for a full house. Next question. We've got a 50-50 chance of getting 10 out of 10. Okay, here we go. We're on a roll. Okay. Prohibition caused a 50% drop in absenteeism at Ford Motor Company in 1918. I don't know that that's true because I don't think it came in till 1920. Just going back into the questions. Oh, right. Oh, Utah. Okay. Right. Oh, okay. Yes. Right. Okay. I'm going to go true for that one. I thought the trick in that question might have been that that was before it was introduced, but that is true. Prohibition. Oh, it isn't. Damn. Oh, I went and checked that and I was wrong. Oh, right. Prohibition began in 1920, not 1918. And while Ford Motor Company saw reduced absenteeism due to sobriety initiatives, e.g., the sociological department, the 50% drop claim is exaggerated and not directly. Oh, I sort of knew that one, didn't I? Sort of got there. Never mind. 9 out of 10. Yes, that's bloody marvellous, Morris. You should be so proud of yourself. All right. Well, there we go. That's all pretty good. Thank you. Thank you so much. This has been Mario's 10 questions about prohibition. All right. Let's do the Mo show, the Maurieo show. Let's get that done, Maurieo show. Maurieo show scripts. Here we go. Are we ready? Are you ready? This is the Mo show, the Maurieo show. Fun and laughter guaranteed. So you bring the comments, they make the show flow. This is the Mo Show, the Maurieo Show. Pop culture, comedy, news, and more. We bring the freshest, so you know the score. This is the Mo Show, the Maurieo Show. Come on and comment, don't be shy, just give it a try. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. This is the Mo Show, the Maurieo Show, coming to you live in real life from our lovely little studio in downtown Ngaruawahia, the big smoke in Aotearoa, New Zealand, a place where Kiwis live in a paradise we like to call God's own country. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, Pie. I hope you've had a bloody marvellous day, because I almost certainly have. Yes, sir. It's been wonderful. All right, let's get on with the show. So we've done 10 questions, and now let's do some meme reviewing. And here's the first one that comes from this one here. I have chosen this type of paper for my resignation as a symbol of how this company has treated me. Softly, softly. They've wiped my ass clean. I know. I think that's not quite the statement that that person was trying to make. Right. I wonder if if it's company paper. It looks like quite fancy paper with little flowers and things on it. Very, very elegant. Okay, next. Oh, this is an interesting one. I'm giving 500K to the winner of this. Which of the following has 4, 8, and 1 9? So that one's A, 4 eighths, 4 eighths. So it has 4, no, 8 and 1 9. No, I wouldn't go with that. B, 4 8 and 1 9. No. 4 eighths, a 1 and a 9. 4 8 and 1 9. Yeah, I'd probably either B or D for me. 4 8. Yeah, I don't know. Yes. I think the 500k might be pretty safe, actually. Interesting. B is the answer. This is because the question says 4, 8, and 1, 9. There's a comma after the 4 and after 8. Then last the 19. It didn't. Oh, okay. Not really. See the answer below. Okay. That's wrong. D, because of grammar. Yeah, D was one of my... Yeah, okay. We could argue about that all night. But we will not. We will not do that. Okay. Right. Next. Oops. Well, that's not my next, but what? Right. When someone asks you to babysit, be sure to send them back. Send them back with these. Okay. All right. So let's drop that one. We'll drop that one. And here we go. This one here. Okay. Follow the link. Okay. Oh, you wake up and see this at 3 a.m. What is your next move? Well, I won't be doing a poo. Next move. I'll probably put the lid down and hope that it's not there in the morning. I'm not sure. We don't have snakes in New Zealand, so I don't have to worry about that until I go somewhere where they have snakes. Right. Yeah. Oh, damn. Dang it, Matt. Is that guy's Matt? It is Matt. Oh, dang it, Matt. What the hell? I really didn't need to see this. Now you did it. I never turn on the lights at night. I will from now on. I really don't care for snakes. This has actually happened where I live. Close the lid and call animal control and hope there is another bathroom. I show it mine. This is my childhood. We had to check the plumbing before going about our business every time. Take a psst. Probably Canada. Ran, bitch, ran. Okay. That's that one. Next one. Okay, what do we got here? Poor Philip getting a tough life lesson. Oh, we need some sound.
Another one. Lesbian.
Definitely need sound.
Words that end in AN. Anyone? Words ending in AN.
Lesbian.
Okay, I heard pan. Good.
No, Faith said lesbian.
Hold on. Good. We'll write that down. Just a word. Not a big deal, but we'll move on. We'll get some other ones.
What is a lesbian, sir?
It's your word. How do you? All right. If you liked another girl.
I like Olivia. Am I a lesbian?
Well, if you like Olivia, you could be, sure.
I like Olivia. I love Olivia. I like Olivia too. Am I a lesbian?
No, it doesn't work that way, Philip. You can never be a lesbian.
No fair. I want to be a lesbian. Me too.
You can all be lesbians. Okay, let's just move on. Let's try words that end in ON.
Prostitution.
What did you say?
Prostitution. What is prostitution?
What is prostitution? Let's say prostitution is when you work in the street and you get paid.
I want to do prostitution.
No. All right. Moving on to words that end in RE, but let me just have a second here to think if nothing, there can't be. So shout out words that end in RE.
Crack whore.
Oh, well, poor Philip getting a tough life lesson right out of the gate. Yes, definitely, he does. Oh, yes. Faith's parents need to be spoken to. She could have said whore, and that would have been correct, to add the crack. That is true.
I'll write it down. Let's see how many we...
All right. Now, what have we got? That was Philip, yes. Oh, yes, I think this one here is. Oh, poor old Prince Andrew is copping a fair bit of publicity at the moment. I live in Glasgow and my hobbies include arranging my CDs in alphabetical order, discovering new and exotic whiskies, sheep spotting and flying my kite. Okay. Oh, the grand old Duke of York. He had 12 million quid. He gave it to someone he'd never met for something he never did. Oh, the grand old Duke of York. He said he doesn't sweat. So why did he give 2 million quid to a girl he never met? It's now your job to fit that into the rhyme. Oh, the grand old Duke of York. He had 10,000 men. He also had some younger girls and he can't remember them. Slim Shady. Oh, yes. Oh, the grand old Duke of York. It's Coffin's a Duke of Dork. Prince Andrew is a sweaty nonce. He spent 3 million quid to silence a girl he'd once abused, but she still wound up as dead. That doesn't rhyme very well. Prince Andrew is a sweaty nonce. Oh well. No sweat, Andy. Okay, moving right along. How are we going? Right. Here we go. I think there's more of those Prince Andrew ones to come. People will always have something to say. This is true. 2 people on a donkey's back. Poor animal. How cruel he is by letting his wife walk. How stupid he is by letting his wife ride alone. Fools don't even know how to utilize the donkey. It's the same guys all the time. Oh, it's only a cartoon. Never mind. Don't worry about a thing. Every little thing gonna be all right. Okay, what have we here? Oh, sounds off as well. Tell her she's beautiful 100 times and she will never believe you. Tell a woman she's fat once and she will remember it for the rest of her life. Because elephants never forget. Oh my God. Oh dear. I don't think that guy's got much of a chance. I don't think so. He's, yeah. The survival, I don't think he will meet the median life expectancy. Okay, what have we here?
Why do men fart more often than women?
Why do men...
Because women don't keep their mouths shut long enough to build up the pressure.
Oh dear. As
Why
we
do men
delve
fart more often
into
than
misogyny one more time.
Because women don't keep their mouths
however,
shut
the
long
logic
enough
can't
to build
apply
up the
to you
pressure.
though.
Oh my God.
Why do men fart more often than women?
All right.
Because
You are
women don't
asking
keep their
for
mouth
trouble.
shut long enough to build up the pressure.
Oh
I
my
think that
God.
was
Why do men fart?
concerned. Chicken happy hour.
And so, what do you think this is?
Oh my.
I think that
Oh,
it's
this
a
is
slave bracelet.
so
I would like to
funny.
think that my relatives helped to free the slaves, and that was one of the ones
Yes.
that they freed, or maybe they found. I think that this is the name of the slave holder, and then the name of the slave underneath it. Am I
Okay.
right?
Am I right?
It's a dog collar.
Oh, man.
And so, what do you think this is?
If you looked up
I think
disappointment
that
in the
it's a slave
dictionary,
bracelet.
that's
I would
what
like
you
to
would
think that my
see, that
relatives helped to free
face.
the
Oh my
slaves,
God.
and that was one of the ones that they
Yeah.
freed, or maybe they found. I think that this is the name of the slave
Okay.
holder, and then the name of the slave
Yes.
underneath it. Am I
Okay.
right?
Oh dear.
It's a dog.
Okay, now what's this one? Next up,
All right, joke of the day.
what are these guys?
What is the difference between bird flu and swine flu?
Oh, I have to put some sound.
One requires ointment and the other one requires
Oh, right.
treatment.
This is so bad. But it's funny. It's a killer
joke
dad
of the day.
joke. You tell this,
What
you
is
get
the
killed.
difference between bird flu
It
and
kills.
swine
It
flu?
sucks to the bone. Yeah. Right. Now, what do we have here?
I was walking my dog down the street last summer, and every couple of yards, he would freak out and sit down. He'd freak out, sit down, freak out, sit down.
We
I'm like,
have
"All right, what's going
sound.
on with him?" I take him to the vet. She just comes in and says, "Let me ask you one question. Did he used to have a lot more hair till quite recently?" I was like, yes, it's crazy. Yeah, he had way more hair 4 days ago, but it's the summer, so he decided to cut it all off. She goes, "All right, here's what's going on. If your dog keeps freaking out and sitting down, and he used to have way more hair till quite recently, I think your dog is suffering from," and there is apparently no more medical terminology than this, "from a breezy butthole." Apparently,
Breezy
if your dog has
butthole.
loads of hair blocking that area, and you shave it away, and the wind goes up there, it freaks them the hell out. And I have never felt more connected to my dog than when I heard that information. Because if I was walking down the street and unbeknownst to me, someone had cut a hole out of my trousers and underpants, and I felt that gust, I would sit down and never stand up ever again. I was walking my dog down the street last
Yes.
summer, and every couple of yards,
Oh,
he'd
there you
freak out,
go.
sit down. He'd freak out,
Some
sit down,
interesting
freak out, sit down.
information.
All right, what's going on with him? I take him to the vet. She
Just
comes
come
and
in
says,
about
"Let me ask you one
breezy
question. Did he,
buttholes.
used to have
Right. Oh, here we go. What? Dad jokes for the win. Oh. I don't think that's the actual. This might be it here. What's happened there? Okay. Now that you're semi-nude, under garish lightning, with a total stranger, in an environment synonymous with illness and death, let's take your blood pressure to see if it's normal. Man, I can relate to that. White coat fever, they talk about, yeah. So now that you are, I'm going to read that again, that's so good. Now that you're semi-nude, under garish lighting, with a total stranger, in an environment synonymous with illness and death, let's take your blood pressure to see if it's normal. Yes, of course you would. Okay, let's get out of there. What's going on here? How did I get there? Okay. Right. Have I done that one? I might have done that one already. Oh no, I haven't. Oh, right. Anna Dice Artworks. So this is just done with the dice, and obviously you got 6 sides of the dice, so you can choose to, wow, look at that. Would you look at that? Oh my God. Whew. That's amazing. Not to mention how many dice there would be. How is she doing density? Is it with a 6 or something? Wow. That is pretty fantastic. That was, oh, okay. Oh, I've missed that one. So I've missed a whole lot of ones. That's, what's happened there? Oh, there's the breezy butthole. That's the, oh, right. Do you know the difference?
Do you know the difference between curtains?
Between curtains and toilet paper.
So it was you.
Oh, it's an old one. So it was you then.
Do you know the difference between curtains and toilet paper?
No.
So it
Got
was
him.
you.
Yes. Now we have this one here. All right. Here we go. What happens here? Grandma may have been a spy in her youth. What's going on? It's not working. Oh, here we go. Oh, very good. Grandma. Right. Very good, Grandma. Yep. Go, Grandma. There's a reason why she's lived that long. Life after Toy Story was not easy. Okay. I've clicked too far. I think this is it. No context spritz. I think that was that last one. Underwater must be worn with kilts. Underwear must be worn with kilts when wind speed exceeds 25 miles per hour. Only in Scotland. I was hoping David might be here for this one, but maybe not. It's not gonna be. Underwear must be worn under kilts. Yes. There's nothing worn under the quilts. It's all in perfectly good order. Okay. Out of context Brits. What's this one? Okay. But why is the scar on the left if the appendix is on the right? You're absolutely right. Let me try that one more time. This is so AI. ChatGPT. Oh, yeah, ChatGPT. There it is there. You're absolutely right. Let me try this again. Okay, I think we've got time for one more. One more trip. So that was that one there. What's this one? Kiwi fruit. Okay, I should be able to remember this one. Kiwi fruit. Oh, right. Yes. Rapunzel. Rapunzel. Let down your hair. That's okay. Never mind. Toxic. Toxic. Poisonous. Ugh. No. No. Okay, that's going to do it. That's going to do us. All good. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you to everybody who's watched or made it through to here. That's been pretty good. This has been a maurieo presentation. It's recorded live in our lovely little studio in downtown Ngaruawahia, the Big Smoke in Aotearoa, New Zealand, a place where Kiwis live in a paradise we like to call God's own country. Good night and good gardening to you all. Cheers.